Let's rank every new Hobbit card we've seen so far based on my opinion. In last place for me is an Unexpected Party, an adventure card that creates a bunch of 2/2s and gives a boost to a chosen creature type. +2/+2 for 4 mana isn't bad, but it's not that interesting compared to what else we've seen. Next is the Arkenstone, which draws you an extra card each turn and gives a boost to your creatures. The most interesting aspect is its adventure that searches for a legendary creature, but even with that it just doesn't feel worth its cost. Next is Bilbo Luckwearer, another card with an adventure. This one lets you exchange 2 non-land permanents and then is a 1/1 that can't be blocked and loots when it hits. There are a lot of decks that like unblockable creatures, and this also filters your hand and fills your graveyard. Then we have Thorin, that attaches equipment when it enters and has that creature deal damage equal to its power to another creature. This has some interesting utility as a red card that cheats equip costs, which is normally more of a white card effect, and does allow you to move around all of your equipment, which is fairly unique. Next is Tom Burton William, a legend that lets you sack creatures to draw cards equal to their power and can come back from dying once as an artifact. That top ability is incredibly powerful, but at 5 mana it can be a bit slow. Still very good though. Then we have My Precious, an equipment that grants hexproof and unblockable, plus it has an adventure that lets you sack something to draw 2. The adventure side alone is very playable in a lot of decks and comes attached to an equipment that grants 2 very good abilities, making it a well-rounded card. Next is Riddles in the Dark, an instant that has you separate 4 cards into a face down and face up pile, letting an opponent choose which to put in your hand and which to put in your graveyard. This card is fun, fills your graveyard, and reminds me a lot of Fact or Fiction for 1 less mana. After that is Smaug the Magnificent, a very powerful hasty dragon that creates treasures and can ping any target on attack equal to the number of treasures you control. Treasures have become pretty universal in red, making this card a powerhouse in a lot of decks. And finally, my pick for the best is Bilbo, a 2-drop that discounts spells from outside your hand and lets you recur artifacts, instants, or sorceries when it attacks. The discount ability alone makes this very playable in formats like Commander, discounting your commander, but it also makes the recursion ability even more powerful than it already is.